Greetings and aloha, what's going on? It's Mike's from livemyassoff.com. Same shirt, but different shorts. I upgraded to the ones that I got the last time I was in Pattaya at the Friday evening soy bacao market, if you're familiar with that. And I wanted to continue on here with the video series of Nakhon si Thammarat. And again, from the last one, I literally just like drove down the street, and then of course there was a sign that says something, I don't even know the name of it, beach, which was like literally just the street up there. I took a left and bam, I came down here and there's this parking lot. First thing that came to mind was, boy, they really designed this place for tourists. And I cannot, it's hard for me to imagine. I mean, I can picture this place filled with cars and people and that sort of thing. I mean, I lived in San Diego. I know exactly what it looks like when there's tourists in a major city, as well as Coronado. But I'm sure there'd be a lot more minivans. But I mean, I had no idea. Like, I mean, of all the, you know, I mean, look, here's the thing. As foreigners, right, we know of Phuket, and then if we get a little bit deep, everyone knows of Bangkok. We get a little bit more, you know, the world knows of Phuket. Phuket was a household word, I knew that. But it wasn't until I got more sort of in depth into Thailand that I learned about places like Pattaya, and then I learned about places like Koh Samui, and then a whole bunch of other places. Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. Some people know about Chiang Mai, but they've never heard of Chiang Rai, right? And I gotta tell you, I mean, I've heard of Nakhon si Thammarat, but I've never, it never even occurred to me that, like, oh yeah, we should come down here for two. I just figured I'd come here and it would be a completely empty beach and it's somewhere that nobody goes. But this is great. I mean, again, from the 67-cent lookout point that I went to the free lookout points that I just went to this place. And again, see, this right here, this makes me feel like I'm in the right spot. Only signage in Thai. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because that means I'm in a foreign country. I'm not in a Marriott that is simply employing a bunch of Thais and Filipinos, right? I mean, I'm actually in. So this is great, man. This is, check out these chairs. I mean, obviously they're tilted, and broken, which happens. But as far as like wooden chairs, they just carve it out of the thing. I mean, this needs a new leg, but it's really cool looking, man. There's a beauty. I like this one. I'm sure this would be real easy to pick up. Throw it in the living room. Forget it. This thing must weigh probably 2,000 pounds. All right, 700. But, well, I smell good food, so there's that. This is so ridiculously on my radar from now on. I had no idea that any of this existed over here. And, you know, I mean, it's ignorance, right? But that's what life's all about. I get up and I have one more day to explore, and with any luck. And here's the thing, I could never leave Bangkok and I'd still be able to wake up one more morning and be like, well, I haven't been to this spot, or I haven't been to this, or I haven't been to this park. I mean, there's plenty of parks in Bangkok I haven't been to. But they don't have one of these next to it. They don't have one of these Andaman Sea things going on. They don't have this Gulf of Thailand to double click on. I mean, yes, you can technically get to the Gulf of Thailand in Bangkok. Actually, I don't know if that's the province of Bangkok. That might technically be the province of Ba Udam Suk or Bang Na. I can't remember how that works. Anyway, it's the one province that's south of Bangkok. Basically, once you go past the BTS Udam Suk station, then so this is okay. And again, this is Thursday. I do not believe this is a long weekend. In fact, if anything, I believe that there's a part of me that thinks that they're voting this weekend, which means there's no alcohol sales between like Friday evening and Saturday evening. I don't know, that might not be this weekend, maybe that's another weekend. I believe that means that she just got her PhD, because part of the process of when they give you your diploma is that thing on the back, they take that and they put it onto your head, and it's called being hooded. Which means that you have a level of education and research behind you that is, you're in the you're in the top 1%, man. So I gotta hand it to those people. That is an enormous commitment. I would, you know what's funny? I mean, I was just about to say I probably know more people that went for their PhD but didn't finish because it is a significant amount of work or something changed along the way. Two people that are very close to me, not the least of which is Dana and my father. Right in the middle of getting their PhD, something changed to the effect of their advisor changed or the staff changed or something, and they would have had to kind of start all over again, and it's like, nah, forget it. So that's too bad. But I also was going to say I know more people that started their PhDs and didn't finish their PhDs. But no, that's not accurate. I worked at the university for 15 years. I know a ton of people with PhDs. Not the least of which were all my professors that after I got my master's degree, they were like, you know, Mike, you should really get a PhD. I'm like, well, right. That's like me telling people, you know, you really should go to Alcoholics Anonymous. Well, no kidding. That's you know, you should really do the solution. All of you should really move to Thailand because I can tell you right now, I like it here a lot more than I liked it in the perfect city, in air quotes, San Diego, California. I love it here. The other thing about Thailand, toilets everywhere. And again, this is a well-polished type of place. This is, so, you know, they're gonna be in decent shape, and I love all these wood things that they have. I mean, they've used wood for everything, like all of the tables, all the chairs. That's fantastic. But I wish Gracie was here. Cut. This will go to Mom and Gracie, but not the internet. Oh, Heidi, I miss you so much. I miss doing this stuff with you. I mean, I don't want to stay cooped up in the condo, and I know that, you know, you're not gonna, you shouldn't, and we haven't, thank God, stayed cooped up in your house, or you know, you get to the farm, which is nice too, but you've also been to other places, you know, with your girlfriends and Boracay and stuff, and that's great, seeing your sister and your, so, you know, I mean, it's awesome. We're not chained, you know, we're not locked in to doing nothing. But I'm seeing flip-flops in front of the door at that one. I see that motorbike, which indicates to me that one's probably taken. That one's got the lights on right there, so I think that one might be taken, or maybe it's not. My concern would be, well, staying here would be awesome. My only concern would be the potential noise from neighbors. I am getting ridiculously used to, I was gonna say spoiled, but no, I shouldn't, that's not being spoiled, that's vacationing correctly. But I'm getting very used to having the place to myself, or having it, sorry, it's not so much being the only guy there, it's being somewhere where there's no noise. I really like no noise. I like quiet. I like this. That noise right there. That was all I heard all night long, pretty much, when I was at the Thai Kamala beachfront resort. I'm trying to see if there's numbers on these so I can say, hey, can I say a number like this one right here? Like, that's the one I want to stay in, as far away from everything and real close. Although, who knows, maybe the workers work there and they all make noise. I don't know. Oh, and I can't read the number because it's in Thai. So there you go. But it looks like it's vacant, as does this one. Although maybe, no, maybe not. Maybe these are, anyway, I can't read the numbers because I am illiterate. So that's a drag. But I think I saw like a little bridge or something. I mean, it's got AC, it's got 2 AC units. So what does that mean? It's like a 1-bedroom? So you got like the bedroom right there that like opens up into the thing, opens up onto the porch, i.e. the ocean. And then you probably got a bathroom in the back here. Maybe they have the English numbers on this side. Yeah, that was that little bridge thing that I was talking about, that I was noticing. And then you got, so Oh, you know what? I bet it's like, oh, I bet it's two separate, I think it's two separate, yeah, so two separate units. All right, now I'm switching to my phone, which means it's going to start to get jiggly. SD card full was the 3 beeps that I heard just as I was walking past these. What I believe occurs here is that you've got basically riverside rooms back here, and then you've got beachside rooms, beachfront rooms on the front there. And it's one physical building, but it's 2 separate units. So I'm high maintenance, as you know, and I want a whole building to myself. So, if I can't have that, then I will potentially look elsewhere. I loved those wooden ones that were really close to the front, but they definitely have the potential for noise. Oh, I got like some cows over there. Hello! That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm not seeing any of these rented, which I totally get. I mean, I'm sure it's not like they're sold out in the front, so therefore. Now, these over here, this is obviously a new building, a very new building, and it doesn't look like they have entrances back there, so it looks like every single one of them basically looks out this way, which again, there are many resorts in the world where their, perfect beach view, the best you get is that right there, which looks out over here, which is hardly disgusting. So there's those rooms, bottom floor, top floor. But again, I can't tell. Actually, I don't know if they have numbers, because again, majority of the time I see Thai stuff, it's the numbers are the same. So they probably have like a name for each room, like. Oh, so those, okay, so the back part, I assume, is the bathroom on these, and that's all concrete. And then the front is all wood, and it's definitely Thai style, right? Gorgeous. And it looks like they're building some other ones over there. They probably don't use this satellite dish much. Interesting that even though they installed, they were going to put it that low and like underneath. You think they'd be like, well, let's put it at least above the tree line. How's that? Second building over there. Again, I'm not too concerned that they don't have vacancy. I'm wanting one of those right there, and it's all right. Anyway, switch to my phone because my memory stick filled up on the GoPro. I'm going to stop the tour right here and maybe upload this in a bit. I definitely need to offload everything from the GoPro. So I've only got 32 gigs. I obviously need to increase that. I need to hit a mall and buy a bigger one or something like that, which I'm sure there's plenty of malls around here. And that looks like the restaurant over there. So I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do just yet. But when I do, you'll be one of the people to know. Talk to you soon. Ciao.